Hey, good morning. The Folklorama fun continues. Like you said, I'm down here at the convention center at the India Pavilion this morning. Now get this, I was just talking to organizers. They were here till like 2, 3 in the morning because they have a late night party. So the party doesn't stop when it comes to the India Pavilion. It's a bit early for them, but we're going to be talking about all the fun that can be had obviously today and going through the weekend down here at the convention center. We're going to be talking food, culture, performances. I mean, it smells amazing in here. I can only imagine what it's like when this place is totally busy. So lots of fun stuff coming up for sure. And of course, we'll get all the details on how you can enjoy it for yourself.
I've heard those parties at the late night parties are just wild. They're unreal, and they just keep going. Like
I believe it.
They're probably still awake.
Yeah,
and go home.
Go to bed now. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
No,
Alex.
Totally.
Okay. Coming up after the break, we're going to head back over to the India Pavilion. That's where Alex Brown is hanging out. We're going to tell you what you can expect this year.
You're taking in everything that the India Pavilion has to offer this weekend.
Good morning, Nicole and Raheem. That's exactly right. We're down here at the convention center, the India Pavilion. All is quiet right now, but that wasn't the case a few hours ago. They had the late night party going on, and right now I'm joined by Jajit and Kevin. And I guess let's fill in those who have never been to this pavilion before. I'm getting the vibe. It has a lot of energy once we get into later in the night.
It definitely does. Yeah, you know, we take great pride with our pavilion. You know, we kind of go along with the tagline that you're getting the whole tour of India, and so our late night parties, you really experience the Bollywood.
Yeah, I believe it. I can't believe how quiet it is right now because that was not the case. Let's talk about all that the pavilion has to offer. What can people expect here?
Okay, so we have a couple of things here. Like say when you come in, first of all, you talk with our ambassador, right? So they explain you what we have it here, and then you can go around all the culture display, and then we have a vendor. The specialties, we have excellent food from Charisma of India, and then entertainment. That's one of the best we have it here.
Yeah.
And we are one of the best pavilion, I think so, in the Folklorama.
There you go. Not biased at all. I love it. Okay, well, I have a feeling a lot of people come for the food because the smells, they start pulling you into the convention center. But then when you're here, the entertainment is going to keep you here.
Exactly. With our entertainment, I mean, you know, you get to see a little bit of all the cultures and everything in India. We have entertainment and performances from each, you know, different state and province in India. So you kind of get to know that, you know, when people think of India, they think of sort of one culture, but it's a whole bunch of cultures mixed into one country, and you get to experience that when you see our entertainment.
I love that. Okay, well, throughout the morning, we're going to be talking about the different aspects of the pavilion and why you should be coming on out. I got to ask, how's it been going so far?
Oh, it's very, very busy. The first show, it was almost full. So we have a capacity over almost 1,000 people. It's, I think, close to 800 people was there on the first day.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's crazy that day.
Are you expecting more craziness for the weekend?
Oh, yes, yes. And today is Friday, and we have a late night party today also in the evening, and it's gonna be packed out. So I'm inviting everybody. If you haven't come here for a late night party, please join us.
There
Yes.
you have it, the late night. But this is where you want to spend your Friday nights, down here at the India Pavilion at the RBC Convention Center. It's going to be a party.
Yeah, it is. All right. Thanks for that, Alex.
Well, our Alex Brown has had a pretty fun week, scoping out some of the Folklorama pavilions on offer this week. And you're going to wrap things up for us this week, Alex, at the India Pavilion. How's it going?
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Nicole and Raheem. I've had such a fun week. It's been a great kind of exploration for me. This is, of course, my first Folklorama since moving to Winnipeg, so I've really gotten a chance to explore all of what this week's pavilions have to offer. And like you said, we're at the India Pavilion this morning. Now, all is quiet right now down here at the convention center, but they were up till like 2, 3 in the morning for their late night party, which is happening again tonight. So super impressed at everyone that showed up this morning for CTV Morning Live. But we've been talking about what a fun party it is here. Of course, we've got the delicious food. That's a given at the India Pavilion. But we're also talking about the culture, the cultural display, the history, and the entertainment. We're going to be talking to some of the ambassadors a little bit later on. So lots of fun stuff, and we'll find out all the details on how you can come on down and have some fun for yourself.
Sounds good. Always a great time. Thanks for that, Alex. Check in with
Well, still have on CTV Morning Live. Check out the rows of the troughs of amazing food on offer at the India Pavilion. Our Alex Brown is live there this morning. She'll tell us what you can feast on coming up.
Hey, good morning, Raheem and Nicole. You know everyone is being pulled in by the food down here at the pavilion, which is what we're going to talk about right now. I'm joined by Nahal, and I mean, the menu here is so vast, and I can kind of just smell what was here last night, so I imagine everything's delicious. Let's walk through it. For those who have never been here, what can they try out?
Oh, I definitely recommend the butter chicken platter. You get a little bit of butter chicken, you get a little bit of rice, a little bit of naan, and a little side salad with some papad, and it's a very filling meal, and you'll be full for days.
Perfect.
But if you're looking for something a little smaller, I'd recommend the papri chaat or the samosa platter. It's all just so good. I can't pick a favorite.
Right? What about if you want something that is super authentic? What's something that you absolutely have to try out?
Something super authentic would probably be our chickpea curry, which is our vegetarian option, and it has a mixture of all the spices and some beans, and you have it with rice, and that's something that people eat on an everyday basis in India.
Exactly. And then if you're just dipping your toe in the water, you don't really know anything about Indian cuisine, what's something to ease people in? What's something easy?
Ooh, probably the samosas. I mean, everybody loves samosas, right? But if you want to try a little something else, the tandoori chicken is always a good idea. It's just a little spicy chicken that they can try out, have some yogurt with it, as we like to eat with it, and it's just so delicious.
Exactly right. I mean, I got to imagine, of course, right now we're the only ones in the pavilion, in the convention center, but last night, the line must have been out the door.
It goes all the way up to admissions. Like, it is huge.
Yeah. What would you say the energy is like in here when you guys are actually getting going?
I think the first couple shows, it's more like people are hungry for entertainment as well as the food, but also like they're excited to see what's in store for them today. And a lot of our returning pavilion visitors really like to see what's changed or what's the same, or just, you know, they're excited.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, that all sounds so delicious and great. You're going to have to come down and try it out for yourself. Of course, today they've got the late night party. The party don't stop at the India Pavilion. Going to want to make sure you check that out, and of course, come in over the weekend and see the incredible performances all morning long. We're talking about how you can come on down and check it out for yourself, so we got more coming up.
Where Alex Brown is this morning. The India Pavilion is promising quite the party this weekend, Alex.
Oh, that is for sure. We got to look at the food earlier, and we know those late night parties are going to keep rocking through today. But right now, it's time to talk about the culture. It's time to talk about the history. Of course, everyone comes out for the party, but it's important that you walk away with a better appreciation of the culture. I'm joined by Vrinda right now, and we're at the cultural display. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that are here that people can see. Talk to me about the culture that's represented here.
So this is a cultural state of Rajasthan. It's very colorful. It's very big. People like to come here, and they really like get together, and they do so many different things. Like you can have some sweets. You can take lots of pictures here with those things called pagdis. You put them on your head, and there are different types of pagdis, like the ones with like the little mane at the end. They're for more royal people, right? Or some weddings. And you can wear these beautiful saris.
Those are gorgeous.
Yes.
So you get kind of a chance to immerse yourself in the cultural experience, which is very cool. So you were explaining this is just one state, one province, quote unquote, that's in India.
Yes, it is. It's a very big province, and it's very close to the state of Gujarat. But I myself am from Rajasthan, and I really do like the colors and everything. And as you can see in these paintings right behind me, the ethnicity of Rajasthan is really depicted by the artist who made them. Her name is Manju Lodha, and she is just a magnificent artist, and it's so close to her heart, her culture. That's why, see, in each picture there's peacocks, people dancing in those beautiful saris and langas, and that's what really our culture is about.
I love that. Oh my gosh, it is such a great display. Let's talk about, you're the youth ambassador. So what does that mean?
I'm the youth ambassador for the India Pavilion, and it's just amazing. It's such a great experience because I get to meet so many different people from different pavilions. I get to learn about their culture, and I also get to give out more of mine, which makes, this is what Folklorama is about, and it's just amazing.
Exactly. Not a hard sell when you've got the India Pavilion here at the RBC Convention Center. Like we've been talking about all morning, the party is going to continue today into the early hours of the morning, so you're going to want to come on down, try some food, take in some culture, and have a great time. Hey, good morning. So we've talked about the food. Now it's time to talk about the drinks. I'm joined by Kevin down here at the India Pavilion at the Convention Center. We've got something for everyone, whether you're into alcoholic drinks or you're not. But we're going to start with some beer options.
Exactly. We have a bit of everything for everyone. So if you're a beer drinker, we have our 3 imported beers. We have our Taj Mahal and our Kingfisher, which are kind of our light lagers. We have our Cheetah, which is kind of our darker beer. And then if you really want to get into the party mode tonight, we have our imported spirits. So we have our Old Monk rum, which is kind of a sweet tasting rum. You know, you can take it straight on ice. And then we have our Royal Challenge whiskey. And then our new addition this year is our Wild Tiger rum. So like I said, if you really want to get into that party mode for after party tonight, that's the drink.
I was going to say, if the bottle is any indication, it's going to be a wild night. What about for those who aren't into drinking? Maybe we've got some designated drivers out there.
Yeah, so we still have our chai tea option for those who maybe don't want to drink. Our chai tea is full of flavor and the spices you kind of expect with with Indian tea. So we have a little bit for everything for everyone.
I love that. Okay, talk to me about the late night party last night. What was the vibe? What can people expect?
You know what? If you've never been to an Indian wedding, you know that we like to party hard. So if you want to dance and you want to show us your Bollywood moves, tonight's the night to come and do that.
It is not like a quiet sit down, people
Definitely
just...
not.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not. No, we have a DJ playing, we got music, we push all these tables back, and then the floor is open for everyone to come show us what you got.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, if people are just waking up, Kevin, lots being offered down here at the pavilion. It's important to kind of immerse yourself in that cultural experience as well as party.
Exactly. I mean, we take great pride in our pavilion. Aside from the entertainment, we want you to learn more about India as a whole. So we have our cultural displays all on the pavilion. We have souvenirs for you to take home through your trip through India. So from the food to the drinks to the displays to the entertainment, you get the full experience without having to travel over there.
I love that. Okay, and if you want to plan ahead, I mean, we've got the menu, we've got the drink menu. Coming up next, we're going to be talking souvenirs so you can kind of see what's here and what you want to pick up. Maybe you can play off a trip to India to all your friends and family, but lots more coming up still here at the India Pavilion at the RBC Convention Center.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for that, Alex. Alex, one more time this morning, hanging out at the India Pavilion. So much to see, eat, and do down there.
Oh, you got that right. You are going to be visually overloaded when you come down here to the India Pavilion. Lots going on, from culture to party to food to dance, and of course, the jewelry. I'm joined by Vrinda and Nahal right now, and I mean, I walked in and I'm like a magpie. The sparkles, the bling at this pavilion is just wonderful. Talk to me about the souvenirs that you guys all have here.
Well, here's a collection of some of our fine jewelry. As you can see, and you're talking about the sparkles, like, oh my. And it's all beaded, and the jewelry, and if you look closely to it, you can see the individual beads that are in all of them, like the intricate designs that you can see. And there's things from earrings to necklaces to mangtikas, which go on your head, to rings to bracelets, you name it, we have it.
I love it. Okay, let's get a little closer. Let's go shopping, Verinda. Pick out some pieces that are really popular right now.
So right now, these are more popular, right? Like the beads with the pearls at the bottom. And
is that an earring, or what is that?
These are earrings.
Lovely.
And it depends on which part of India you are in.
Okay.
Sometimes these are mangtikas, as Nehal said. They go in the middle, but these ones, they actually go on the side of your head.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
That's cool.
And these things over here, they go on your nose. And then they're like connected to your hair, so it's like a nose piece with like a chain. And they're very beautiful.
I love that. So is this kind of glitzy stuff for like formal occasions, weddings, or are you wearing this around every day? Not you, but the general like people.
I wouldn't suggest wearing this every day. I think your ears would hurt a little. But this is more of like a fancier, wedding, social party, whatever it is. It's more like glitzy.
Fancy, yeah. I love it. Okay, well, let's recap, Verinda. If people are just waking up, they're just tuning in, India Pavilion's the place to be. Why do they got to come down?
They got to come down for the food, the fun, the entertainment, the jewelry, the souvenirs, and to meet new people and just join in with Folklorama, because that's the place to be in the summer.
The place to be in the summer. You heard it here first, folks. Come on down. A great first week, a great place to end the week down here at the India Pavilion for Folklorama.
Oh, we love it. Thanks so much for that, Alex. Let's start over to
Culture takes center stage at Folklorama's Indian Pavilion. The vast cultural display includes a large selection selection of jewelry and art from all different regions of India. And organizers say you should go hungry. This year's food features include samosas, naan bread, and a popular Indian menu item, butter chicken.
We have our entertainment, which takes you on a tour all across India. The thing about India is people kind of assume it's just one culture, but within India, there's different provinces and states with their own language, their own cultural dynamics, their own folklores and dances. So our entertainment kind of takes you on a tour all throughout India, and you get to kind of see a bit of each thing from each province and state.
The India Pavilion has 2 nights left, with shows starting at 6:45 this evening and earlier tomorrow. The first show tomorrow night goes at 5:15 p.m. And for all you late night owls, the late night party starts tonight at 11 p.m.